Instantly starting off with a bit of Zambo Gold on the Zambo TV. How about that then? Unfortunately the guy was just pulling away as I got the camera out. So where are we today on the Zambo television? And what are we up to? This part of the city is ingrained in my heart. I used to live in Denison. And I haven't been in ages. Unfortunately quite a few of the units are shut. I could do with a pressure washer actually. I'm not taking a photo of you.
No pictures.
Okay. I will. Obviously I was up to a bit of skullduggery. So maybe where the cutting equipment came from wasn't from a reputable source. I mean, there is a lot of good stuff in here, isn't there? Some of the old chairs are beautiful. Oh, there's music. Let's go away from that in case we get into trouble from the YouTube. Again, a lot of empty units. It's rather unfortunate.
And did you see the boy who's now the face of Prada, the Pakistani boy?
I did.
He's wearing that necklace.
Brilliant.
So yeah.
I think this brings us out in the street next to the ballroom.
And he's got that necklace on.
These things are such a classic design, aren't they? The little jaguar in front of it. Yeah, this is the street at the side of the ballroom. Maybe the guy wasn't up there and didn't want me to film him. He's quite within his rights not to want to film this. This brings me back. My God. My goodness. My goodness. All your sweets, all your jewellery, books. It's all going down in the barrel land. Oh, see if I don't fall over and break my body neck. Oh, more music. Let's run quickly through that. Right. Whew. A big coup. If I was a tourist to the city and the weather was nice, this is quite an interesting little place to walk about. The only issue for me is every time I turn a corner, there's music playing, right? Let's try to avoid the music as much as we can. There's been quite a lot of development going on as well. A lot of the buildings are getting refurbished. The Bad Cafe, they were putting on gigs. Oh, for goodness sake, you couldn't make this up, could you? Right, I'll keep on speaking loud to try to cover up that music. Okay. Whoa. Will we get away with this? Oh, there we go again. More music. More music. So as a kid, when I was still living in Bellshill, my mum actually worked in the Barrowlands at the weekend, as did my brother. I think I did a couple of shifts here as well. Then when I moved out of the house, and I hope the wind isn't spoiling it, so between the music, my terrible narration, and the wind noise, I don't know if we're getting any gold today. So anyway, when I moved out of Lanarkshire and I moved into Glasgow, the first place I lived was Denison. and I started working for a local concert promoter. And here we go again, man, music everywhere. I don't think we'll get away with it. So I started working for a local concert promoter, and the Glasgow Barras Ballroom was one of the gigs that I used to do all the time, you know. So I've got a real affinity with the place. I love it. And it's got an amazing cross section of all things Glaswegian. You get your trendy archetype people down, you get your posh folk down for antiques, you get your people who maybe haven't fared as well in life. And when I was a kid as well, there used to be a real underground scene for CDs, DVDs, tobacco. Used to see guys appearing with tobacco in the street corners, and they'd see, I think it was the customs or Inland Revenue used to try to bust them, and they'd all run away. And, great fun. So, if I was a tourist and the weather was nice, and I was after a high-vis jacket and a pair of worky trousers, much of they. I love the trousers. Hey, I'll stick your nose in down here, very old. If I was the people that owned the Glasgow Barras Ballroom, I would send a team down to Camden Market on a fact-finding mission. Make an area of the market itself just for food and try to open it up all week long. It's got a great strategic location, and if you think about it, this whole area, the property developers must be creaming it to try to get their hands on this piece of real estate. Just because it's so close to the town centre, it must be worth an absolute fortune. Right, more power to them, and I would imagine they won't want to film in the mine. So I think I'll hang up. Again, the difficulties I'm having are the music in the background and all the wind noise. Traders Tavern. Get your best pies in Glasgow. Let's see if we get some of this guy's pie.
Say, look guys, there's no much left in the fridge, so you better shift your arse. They're the best pies in Glasgow right here.
The best pies in Glasgow. Get your arse into gear because they're selling it fast. See, to my ear, that's Scots. It's just fabulous, sort of. Poetic, beautiful, brilliant. I rejoice in my Scottishness. Anyway, what's that? 8 minutes 25 seconds of me walking about the Barras trying to not record music. Oh. Yeah, you can see here. Like the Camden Market, if this area, I see there was a roof over the top of it, and they just put in food shops all the way down. They could open all week long. I think they're missing a trick with that. So let's walk through here and see if I can film without picking up ambient music or anybody freaking out and not wanting me to film. Right, what have we got? Oh, bric-a-brac for days. Brilliant, eh?
No filming.
There's another no filming. Oh, right, move quick. Right, let's get out of here before somebody has a pop at me. If I hear any more music, I may hang up quite quickly. Is that a way out down there? No, it isn't. Oh, again, let's move. Quick. So it's a great place, eh? Everything from cuddly toys, clothing, food stalls, second-hand clothes, bric-a-brac. It's all going down in Old Barras Market office. I remember when I worked with the concert promoter, I used to have to go down here to pay the bill for the hall. I got to know the staff quite well. They were really, really amazing people. Amazing people. Right, brilliant. Sorry about the panic over the... Sorry about the panic over the wind noise and the recording music. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the 11 minutes of me walking about the Barrow lands, reminiscing about my youth. DVDs, toys, magazines, lingerie, poppers, herbal pills. Fantastic bananas.